In the north center of Kalos lies the second biggest, most populous city in the world, home to the Prism Tower and the symbol of the city, and where the electric Pokemon gym of Kalos exists. Lumiose City truly embodies the charm and grandeur of a metropolitan city that is at the heart of Kalos, the land of beauty. Its structure is iconic, looking like a star from space, resembling a mini Kalos that is shaped like a star, since Kalos is shaped like a star. The circular layout of the city gives it the charm and feeling of a big city, encouraging exploration and curiosity with cobblestone streets and wide boulevards leading to distinct plazas, each with its own character defined by the color of a stone in the center of it. The city's abundance of quaint cafes and high-end boutiques mirrors the romantic allure of the beauty that Kalos is known about. The outer portion of the city is lined by tall office buildings, indicating that the city could be having an outer, newer side where most of the city actually is, and probably where most of its inhabitants work. The inner side of the city, where you get to explore in the Pokemon X and Y games and in the upcoming Legends ZA, is characterized with wide brick and cobblestone boulevards that splits the city into two sides, a northern boulevard and a southern boulevard, while the avenues of the inner portion are lined by smaller Parisian-style buildings where the cafes and fancy restaurants are. Though this side is probably where all the tourists go to. The wide roadways through the city afford safe and easy passage for both automobiles and go-go traffic, although hiring a taxi would probably take a lot of money. But thankfully the entire inner city to the inner portion is walkable, but if you're a tourist, you would probably take a taxi since they are everywhere. A large canal also runs diagonally through the city, and the Legends ZA game trailer shows that it's actually big enough for huge Pokemons like Gyarados and more to swim together comfortably. Lumiose is heavily inspired by Paris, to the point where you can walk to some corners and it will be places that you find in real life Paris. The abundance of cafe and fine dining also comes from its inspiration, since Paris is known for its Parisian cafe culture and its fine dining. Lumiose architecture resembles Paris' old Gothic architecture and Art Deco architecture with Art Nouveau decorations. Perhaps the biggest difference between the two is that, unlike Paris, Lumiose actually has clean roads, even though go-goats walk around all the time. This is like second biggest difference is that the river that splits Lumiose into two halves is very clean and full of life, while the river of the scene is dirty, to the point it was declared biologically dead in the 70s. But now, due to extensive cleaning efforts for the Olympics, fish did return, but it will be seen if that's a permanent change. In the upcoming Legends ZA, Lumiose is getting an extensive expansion and will probably have the size of a real city. Note that Pokemon X and Y didn't do a good job for the 3DS game. The time gap between the events of X and Y and Legend ZA is still unknown as of making the video, but it's safe to assume it's no less than 10 years, since it's been more than that in real life. A new company seemed to have risen after the events of X and Y that took the redevelopment of Lumiose to make it a city for both Pokemon and humans equally, by assigning wild areas in the city where Pokemon can live there safely and trainers can catch Pokemon that aren't normally in Kalos. But it seems that the average person can't walk in these wild areas since Pokemon do attack humans in them. A new event seems to have started recently in Lumiose, where trainers walk around at night battling each other, aiming to have a wish granted to them. Finally, it is possible that there could be more that is not yet revealed, like an underground catacombs where you catch ghost-type Pokemon, or the ability to swim through the river to catch water-type Pokemon. And maybe, instead of catacombs, you get to the sewers like in Lumiose City in Pokemon Black and White 2. Maybe there is more in the prison tower where you can explore it too. Maybe you get to walk around it, or at the top, catching flying type Pokemon. Sadly, there isn't much to Lumiose in terms of history, since we only get histories of regions in the Pokemon games, since they take places in regions. This is the first time where a Pokemon game takes place exclusively in one city, which is pretty exciting. The possibilities are endless. Well, so because of that, we might get more lore on how the city started in the game, since it's centered around it. I'll probably make another video when the game comes out and we'll learn more about the story. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. That would mean the world to me and encourages me to make more videos like this. Thank you. Goodbye.